Just another minute or so. I'm waiting on one thing. Okay, the thing I was waiting for wasn't nearly as exciting as I'd hoped for, so... Welcome, hey ladies and gentlemen, Captain Katarn here. Let's get started with XCOM 2. So, super inspired by the Star Wars 0 Hour trailer. Hope you've seen it. If not, it has a Jedi, a sniper character, kind of an alien, I'm not really sure. There's a clone trooper, someone who kind of looks like Andor, so kind of like, I guess, a roguish character. And... a Mandalorian, so, and a droid. So very, very interesting how they did that. But I figured, hey, I've been doing these individual playthroughs. Why not do something a little bit more fun? So what I did was I combined all of my playthrough, or all of my character pulls that I have. So these are like my clone troopers. I'll show you like some of the clone troopers that we have. Like practically every named clone trooper is in this. It's from the workshop. And then all of my New Republic characters down here, and then all of my Jedi, and then all my Mandos. So it's going to be pretty exciting. We should have enough to really make this a special playthrough. So let's go ahead and get started then. And you can just see the high fidelity work of a lot of these models. It's it kind of rivals actually what we've seen on the trailer, so that's a testament to the, you know, the community. I'm gonna play on Commander, and I think that'll be a lot of fun. We're gonna start at the Reaper HQ. I'm gonna double the length of the Avatar project. I'm not gonna double the length of the mission timers. I think that the I used to do that, and that was never really an issue, but I played it recently without them being doubled, and I think that it was kind of fun to push me to get there, as it were. Let me just make sure that we're good here. Yeah. Okay. All right, very cool. So it looks like we're okay. Not created equal. I kind of like this, where all the characters are different. Some people have higher stats, some people have lower stats, just like in real life. We'll do the macrophagial transgenesis, just because it's a cool name. Controlled environment, no environment or third-party sit reps on missions. That's fine. And UFO raid chains can appear before a UFO hunter is encountered. That's fine. So I like these. I think that this gives us the best chance to win, but it's still going to be very difficult. We'll have to keep up on it. So we'll go ahead. I'm going to start without Iron Man just because I want to be able to make saves for the stream and name them, so I know which one is which. But we're not going to cheat. Also, let me know if the audio is bad.
Accessing the feed now.
I'm going to check it myself here for a second and name them, so I know which one is which. But we're not going to cheat. Also, let me know if no, the audio sounds actually pretty damn awesome. So, yeah. All right, so I'm curious what our first squad's gonna look like. Hell, it could be all clone troopers. Oh, here we go. So it looks like we've got a good mix. We've got at least 2 clone troopers. Looks like a rebel commando, a Jedi, Jinner. So I don't know who the 6th guy is. We'll see. And we'll get our Star Wars weapons after this. So at least 2 clone troopers. Okay, yeah, it looks like 2 rebel commandos and a Jedi. Very neat. So we have a pretty diverse group. This is our first mission. We got to rescue our captives, and so we should probably start out with Jyn Erso. I've made her one of our hero characters, so she will be a Reaper. Jyn Erso and Paz Vizsla, the Mandalorian, are both going to be Reapers for us because I feel that they can fit those roles and look pretty nice doing it. Jump right in. Okay, so we have our Imperial officers, pretty standard. Bring our people up. This is kind of dicey. We could get called out here, but I'm fine with that.
That's a long run.
Let's have some fun.
All right, let's try to get people into cover as much as possible. I want to make sure that they're in a position to shoot next turn. It's really important.
Fast and hard.
All right, here we go. This guy's got some movement. His ball sack head.
Secure.
Now, in the trailer, they fought battle droids, and the only battle droid mod that I've seen is incomplete. So it's not something that I could replicate. You know, I'm gonna have Erso stalk them here. She is a stalker. Because I guess they could. Yeah, we should support her. She could actually be seen here. I was gonna have her blow them up because it doesn't look like they have. It doesn't look like they have any loot. No, none of them have the little hand icon, so we can safely blow them up without missing out on loot. And loot's going to be very important in this playthrough. We have to upgrade everybody's stuff. So we'll put this character up here just so that we have someone in the tower for a height advantage shot. Go here. With Overwatch, I think we're almost certainly going to be seen next time, but that's exactly what I want.
Move into position.
And not seen. Alright, so she's going to Claymore, we're going to Overwatch, and we'll take out this squad and clean it up. And we'll even get some, hopefully, height shots, too. Apparently he can't see anybody from here, so let's move him.
Got it covered.
She can see everybody, though, so that's fine. And we'll move him here. Okay.
Let's have some fun.
Alright, let's get this party started. There we go. 2 killed right off the bat, and this guy will go down in 1 hit. And that hit didn't happen because nobody reacted in Overwatch. What the hell is going on here? I'm very disappointed. Oh, because they weren't exposed. So nobody,
Bleeding spot.
Alright, that's fine. There we go. That's what happened. Alright. Good job. Now, Urso is still in cover, so I'm going to bring her up because there's usually at least one more group over here. Yeah, we can see one here, but I'm playing on a higher difficulty. There might actually be two. Two or more. Not sure. Ooh, looks like I can see somebody from here. 91%. This guy has something. Let's get the rest of the squad in position, and then I'm gonna attack this guy. Ooh, apparently
Will do.
apparently all that gets seen, huh? To really be careful then.
It's not too far.
Look at this. Just have to take our time and move up. Yeah, 91%. We could take him out, but we didn't. And we're busted. It'll be fun.
On my way.
Oh, damn it. Alright, so you can see the mods going off in the background. Looks like a lot of fun. Alright, here comes the army trooper. We can get this guy. Come on. Alright, he missed, thankfully.
Not sure I can make it.
Doesn't look like my guy has a shot. Here, we do have a shot over here.
Like we drilled. Go.
Take it. Our clone trooper. There it is. Very nice. And
Into Winnipeg.
move this guy up. Where is that explosive? That's perfect. I think it does get the droid there. So, do it. All right. That's perfect. Great job, team.
What's over there?
Very nice. Basic hacking. We'll be able to use that. I don't usually hack in these games, but I probably should. So, at least we'll be able to do that. Not really sure what else we're gonna encounter because I am playing this on the second hardest difficulty. I don't think I usually do that. I think that I thought I did once, but I didn't. So, yeah, there's a ladder there and here, so we probably want to get to the ladder if we can and get up there. Let's get our people in place.
It is clear.
Okay. This guy's way behind. He's got to catch up. Okay, I'm going to put this character in shadow so we can come up here and see if we can find
Move.
how many forces are in the back without being seen.
Enemy sighted.
Okay, so it looks like one more group at least. Possibly more. So we'll just have to be careful. Let's take this guy who's... Oh yeah, these are all crap. We can't go up this ladder without getting sighted. They're too close. And even over here is not good. Okay. Plan B, we're gonna have to go to the other side.
Stay small. Move.
See how that goes. Those are our Adler Talon and Nora Wexley are the people that we're going to be rescuing.
Running.
And if you know Star Wars, you'll know those names. Well, I mean, I guess depending on what you know from Star Wars is the better way to say that. Trying to get a height advantage on them, but they can like see. I think the way this is set up, they can see me everywhere. Let's have her, yeah, keep an eye on them. It's not worth it for her to do that. Let's see if I can get can I get here now? Yeah, okay, we're finally blocked and we can get up into position without being seen at least.
My turn on watch.
Troopers, move it.
Okay, maybe that means that we can get up there.
Men back, any pitch.
All right, now that we have a couple people up here, I'd like to start this fight. 100% to hit too.
I've been spotted.
Heading out.
All right. We can take this guy and why? Oh, he can't get up there because of the other dude. All right, we can at least put him on mission. Let's find one of those people
Got it.
right here. So we'll have him hack this door.
So much for interrogating him.
Looks like that was a miss.
Heavy fire in the zone.
Pull out.
These guys have pretty low aim, 65, so...
Taking fire over here.
Did you get hit? No? Okay. Looks like we're good. Oh, this is perfect. We got a flank shot on the officer. That's why I wanted to start the fight. Because I figured that we'd be able to... I mean, we got a hit. We got a hit. I'm gonna move her. I don't want them standing next to each other to get naded, of course. Okay.
Again.
There's one.
I'm going.
Oh shit. These guys are standing next to each other now. Alright, that Imperial officer has to die this turn. So I'm gonna fire at him here. And then we'll make sure that we nade him with one of these characters. He will grenade us if not, and that will probably kill at least one person on my team. Okay, there we go. And this guy, yeah, that's a flank shot. That's perfect. And hopefully that'll end it. There we go. All right. And now we can just hack this.
Breaking their security.
It would have been flawless, but she did get hit by the droid. So that's unfortunate, but hey, what's going on, man? Good to see you. Yeah, I can't read that script. Let's go translate to English. There we go. What is the name of the game? It's called XCOM. It's XCOM 2.
We're in.
Okay. Very cool. So mission debriefing. We'll see how we did. So our clone trooper was a kill stealer, and the other one was just present. Or Marco was overqualified. Jin Urso was our MVP. I mean, of course she was. I have to say, until Andor, she was probably the best looking female to appear in Star Wars too. Fight me. Unpopular opinion, maybe. Okay. Very cool.
20 years of peace and...
All right, so now we can take a look at our squad and see what we have and get everybody appropriately set up. Should be pretty fun. Come back here. All right, so you can see that our squad is pretty cool. She's only lightly hurt, which is good considering that we don't really have any infirmary positions or anything going on right now. But everybody's promoted. Very nice. Advanced repeater will be helpful. And an expanded magazine. Nice. Now, there's a little bit of housekeeping we have to do after the first mission. Okay, so you can see we have Mandos and we have all kinds of different guys. Nice. Those Bondi soldiers, I'm fine with that. All right, we have our engineer that we've recruited and Nora Wexley, who's going to get to work as a scientist. She has a fear of mutons. Oh, no. Okay, so that's how the mod works, and, you know, I'm not going to go over it. I've done that in many of my videos so far. But let's take a look at our roster right now. Oh, wow, we do not have that many soldiers, so we'll have to recruit. We'll have to use some strategery and make sure that we expand our forces. So let's go through this. So Urso is already a Reaper because I made her so that we have, you know, oh no, what happened to my, oh wait, yeah, she's already a Reaper, so. And I think it looks really nice. It's a nice model, so, you know, credit to the modder that worked on that. And she's a genius. Okay, so let's take a look. So we have our clone troopers here, and you can see that this is a member of the Coruscant Guard, based on the crest here. Very cool. And obviously his name, Seaguard. Let's do promotion, choose class, because there's so many different classes that it'll give me 3 to pick from, which will make it easier for me to choose. You know, paralysis of choice, so to speak. All right, let's go to make him a gunner. I like that. So he'll have a knife fight ability as well as be really great with weapons, and we'll get him a appropriate cannon here once we send him out on his first mission. Our next guy has this nice camouflage group. He's in the 41st, and we're going to choose his class. And I'm going to choose for him Grenadier. He just looks like the kind of guy that might do that, so there we go. I'll get him set up too. This dude is a Rebel Commando, and he's also from the EU, I believe. So if that's something that you're interested in, let's see. I'm going to make him Assault. No, we'll make him a tank. Well, I mean, they're both kind of similar, but Assault is pretty cool, so I'll make him Assault. Yeah, they get running gun right off the bat, which is super, super useful. Go ahead and do that. And like I said, we'll reskin his weapon after we get him loaded in. Here we go. Another guy. A field medic. Yeah. We'll make him a field medic. Jedder Page. Lieutenant Page was really big in the Thrawn trilogy. Kind of like as the crack shot rebel special ops guy. So this is one of the characters that's known. So that's kind of cool. So we'll make sure that we put him to good use as a field medic, and in the middle of all of that. Just because he's a field medic doesn't mean that. Okay, this is not my favorite version of the Boba Fett armor, but this one is okay. The other model's better. I must have deleted the wrong one or not found him in my list, so that's fine. We'll choose a class for him. Actually, I don't like any of those, so I'm going to choose for him because I want him to blow stuff up with his wrist stuff. So I'm going to choose technical. So our technicals are trained to use certain heavy weaponry, the rocket launcher and flamethrower, to provide critical support during fireflights. So that's cool. So he'll have a rocket in his arm and be able to shoot flamethrowers and all that. I mean, just like he would normally, but the game will add an extra one. That's something that I'm excited to see, especially the working jetpacks and stuff that they showed in the trailer. All right, so Jyn Solon is a Jedi, so we're going to make her a Jedi. She's one of my no-name Jedi, because I have name Jedi and then just random Jedi. So, I mean, that's the Jedi outfit for women that I made. There's 2 of them, but that's the one. Okay, we have another clone trooper. I'm going to choose a specialist for him because you can't really go wrong. Looks like there's 2 types of specialist. And that makes sense because I did see people with different abilities, so I think that there's a mod for each. So if we go ahead and do this, we'll see what this gives us. Hopefully this is the one we want. We'll be able to reskin this out. All right, IG. Here we go. IG-11A. So we have a droid, which is kind of fun. What should we should make him a hunter, right? I mean, it's a hunter droid. So we'll make him a hunter. They focus on stalking and eliminating their prey. It just makes sense. Look at that. Perfect. Okay. We have another clone trooper. We'll do the promotion the old-fashioned way. We'll do a grenadier. All right. Clone trooper. There's going to be a lot of clone troopers just because there were, I think, as many clone troopers as there were of every other class. Or every other type. We'll make him a tank. Another clone trooper. We'll make him a ranger. So make him an arc trooper. Wait a minute, he's already an arc trooper. It worked out. Things just have a way of working out. Let's see what else we got here. Promotion, and we'll make him a vanguard. Vanguard is cool. All right. And here, we'll go with an akimbo. So you can see he's got dual pistols, gun kata, a lot of fun stuff. We'll get him Star Wars weapons here soon. Han Solo. Han Solo is absolutely an akimbo. That way he'll get his, I can give him a holdout blaster in one and his DL-44 in the other. And he'll just be the man. So we do have Han. It's kind of cool. And it looks like we have Commander Cody. What should Commander Cody be? I'm not 100% sure on this. Let's take a look. I'm thinking gunner or maybe maybe tank. Let's go with the gunner. I think gunner's the way to go for that. And finally, Sydney King is... What the hell is this? I had so many. How could it not have picked somebody? Okay, we gotta... You know what? This is an opportunity to insert the commander into this game, so we're gonna do that. This guy's name is gonna be Tim. Last name. Darn. And he's going to be... Let's see. Should I use Johnny Silverhand's voice? I gotta listen to what that sounds like before I decide.
All right.
All right, yeah. you can't go wrong being Keanu Reeves. Okay, so the head is weird. Let's load it from a pool. I'm gonna load in my Mando. You can see just how many of those guys we had. There we go. Okay, so there I am. I'm in the game because we couldn't have that random. I don't know what was up with that. Like I said, we had so many. And then as far as class goes, what would I be? I'm thinking akimbo. I really like the idea of that. So there it is. You can't have too many akimbos. They're really strong. Okay. Get everybody set up. Let's take a look at the recruit, see if there's anybody that we can grab that makes sense. Yeah, Obi-Wan Kenobi's available. I think that we'll get him just so that we have 2 Jedi. That will certainly be helpful. So we'll grab Obi-Wan Kenobi here. And there's a couple more Mandos here. And some clone troopers. But I think for now we're good on soldiers. So let's just make sure that everyone's in here yet. So Obi-Wan Kenobi is still a rookie, but that's okay. He'll level up. And then we'll do modular weapons. And make sure that we get... I like to have the GTS built first. Carry on, and let's get everything excavated as soon as possible. All right, very cool. So proactive deployment. It kind of, I'm going to skip through this. This kind of explains how the mod changes work in the game. Ignore this. Investigate that. All right, we need some supplies for sure. That way I can recruit a couple more people. I need to have more of a squad. I'd prefer to have like 25 so that I can do all of the missions without worrying about potentially not having a squad. But that would cost a lot. So let's go through and see what we have. So we can uncover the black market. We're going to go to the loadout and send people on this. All right, and as they come in here, we're gonna reskin them Star Wars, so I don't have to worry about it later. So we're going to put in Obi-Wan. He's not a Jedi yet, so can't do that. So I'll go with him. Actually, I don't want Obi-Wan dodging anything. I want him to saber block, so I'll take the dodge point. The higher his dodge is, the worse it is for a Jedi, I believe, in the way it works. Okay, so what I need to do now is reskin my weapons. And if you do this, you can come in here and find the Star Wars blasters. And my two favorite Star Wars blasters are really like this this pistol. I'll show you that in a second, but I'm going to get two of them because I just think they look so badass. They're like Art Deco 50s style, like nice lines to them. Very cool. They look sci-fi-ish. I'm a fan. Yeah, so if you do this, you can move around the model and you can just see, like, doesn't that look like something out of the Jetsons or something? You know? Maybe Buck Rogers. It'd be a lot of fun. So go ahead and confirm the action and send them out. Cover useful items. Med kits, smoke grenades, flashbang. Don't really care. As a result, all shotguns would have +1 damage. That's worth it. There's nothing really bad here, so we'll go ahead and do this for the loadout. Looks like we need to send a scientist. That's fine. Send our Jedi. Actually, I don't want the Jedi to get hacking. Let's see who has a good hacking. I think it's the specialist, so we'll send a specialist for their hacking level up. And optional slot here, let's send another. Let's send Cody. And let's get him reskinned. All right, I think that giving him a giant repeating blaster is cool. Now, he's not holding it right, but he will once he gets in there. It just sometimes doesn't update in this screen. And here for this guy, we'll give him a clone trooper rifle because you can't go wrong with that. All right, and I wish I could skin this, but I can't. Like, I need the gremlin for the base game, for the mods. Okay, and the combat knife. Can we skin the combat knife? Let's see. And try. No. Okay, well that's cool. I just wish he like kept it on his hip or something. Having it on his back looks weird. All right, confirm action and go. And let's see, we can do one more. I can't really spare any manpower beyond that because I want to do every mission that pops up. So let's locate the specters, I guess. I'm trying to think. Yeah, we'll get an HK unit by locating the specters, so that'll be fun. We'll have another droid we can send out. Let's go to our loadout. Give somebody +10. You know, our field medic is going to be in the shit quite a bit, so I'm going to give him the +10. And we'll also send the Jedi with him just so that she gets some leveling up. Now, she needs a real lightsaber. I'm thinking that we're going to train her with paired lightsabers, because that'll look cool. And as far as he goes, he has a shotgun, so I want to give him a scatter blaster. Heck yeah, here it is. And his pistol, give him an RK3 blaster pistol, kind of like an officer pistol. Actually, nah, he's an Alliance guy though. Maybe we'll give him Lando's pistol. There we go. Yeah, the SE-14C. Lando Calrissian was famous for using that. All right, very good. Confirm their action and send them out. All right, I think everything's in place. We still have 11 people up, so okay. We have a new covert action to rescue an engineer, something that would definitely be helpful early on. This is why we wanted to make sure that we don't send out too many people so we can do these. So we need to send out 2 people to do reconnaissance on the site. We'll send Rex, our Kimbo, and I'll skin his weapons. Of course, since it's Rex, he's going to get DC 17. See, blaster, pistols. Just make sure that we're in the right place. Yeah. There we go. And they even have the nice little cool, I guess, charge indicators on the side. I like that. And it doesn't really matter who else we send out. So we'll send IG 11 with him because that's just neat looking. And we'll fix his weapons too, so we can reskin this into something Star Wars-y. So we'll give him this sniper weapon, which actually looks kind of cool. And we can't do anything with the sawed-off shotgun, but that's okay. It's not used that much, and it's still pretty badass. All right, so we'll send them out. They can start their action. We're down to 9 people, so we can only do 1 more if it pops up. All right, we have modular weapons. Apprentice sabers. Let's do hybrid materials first, I guess. And then alien biotech. Alright, so we have another room cleared, which is nice. We'll get some supplies. Start over here. Alright, new research. And as you can see, we can build the vests and the ATRTs. Now, I've never built these, but I'd like to do it on this playthrough. It would give us an advantage. That's so cool. Yeah, so we're gonna build an ATRT. Now, if you wanted to be a bad guy, you could also build Phase 1 Dark Troopers. Just saying, not necessarily our style, but what I'm going to be playing, what I'm going to call Thrawn's Rebellion, this playthrough, where it's Imperials versus Imperials. We're definitely going to have these. So that's going to be fun. Okay, so modular sniper rifles. We're going to do alien biotech instead. I got to stay ahead on the story in this, or it all goes downhill very quickly. All right. So we were able to advance the chain here. And now we can do our rescue mission. We're going to over-infiltrate it. So these optional slots on the side, if you use them right now, there's potential risks to that. But I'm not gonna worry about that. We're a little bit low level, and a lot of our guys are gonna miss continuously when they fire. So because of that, we don't want to take any chances. Of course, this is Boba Fett, so we're gonna give him an EE3 carbine rifle. I mean, there was never a choice. And let's upgrade him with an advanced repeater. Give him some critical damage. There we go. We can take the IG-11. Fine with that. Han Solo is up and ready to go. Get him set up. So one thing I like to do for Han, whenever I reskin his weapons here, is that obviously we're going to give him a DL-44 heavy blaster pistol. And then his secondary weapon, I like to take the scaling down to 0.5%. So it looks very small. And then we give him a holdout blaster. Like that. And it's the kind of like ankle blaster they always talk about in the Star Wars books. It looks really cool. So yeah, see how he has that? It's like, actually we could even go smaller on that maybe. There we go. Yeah, it's like this. It's like the noisy cricket. Gets the job done, but it's tiny. I like it. All right, so we have Han Solo. Put him on this operation. And then we're going to have to fill the rest in with some clone troopers, I think. Actually, we'll take Urso out, too. Get her set up. Now, the expanded magazine works really well for her because they only have 3 shots, so that's kind of limiting. So that's the perfect upgrade for her class. And we're going to reskin her into a Star Wars sniper rifle. There we go. And finally, we need two. We'll take a tank. Yeah. And we'll give him on his not loadout, reskin. We'll reskin him to, what do you guys think? Like a Clone Wars carbine? Yeah, it just feels right. It feels right. Okay. And then finally, do we have a healer? No, I don't have any healers up, so we'll send a ranger just so that we have somebody that can go a little bit further in distance. Oh, so this is the other kind of ranger. Interesting. So this is a sawed-off shotgun ranger. Very cool. I love this guy's helmet. Let's reskin the weapons. So I'm gonna give him a an E11D. So this is the Death Trooper blaster. I think it looks cool, close range, and it makes a really nice sound on the battlefield. And there we go. But at least we'll have one person that can move a lot. I am going to build one item. I'm going to build one med kit, spend some money on that, and give it to Han, so that if anyone is in danger, we might be able to get them up. Otherwise, let's go infiltrate. Now that is gonna tick up until 100, and we're gonna let it go to 150. So it's basically like we're rehearsing the infiltration to get it perfect, and then we're gonna start. Another room here, so we can build the resistance ring. So I will do that. I want to stay on top of it. Let's get our engineers excavating. All right, we picked up more supplies. Investigate that. How's everyone doing today? It was super hot here. It's weird. It was like 20 degrees the other day, and now it's 80. All right, we have our first real mission. We have just 6 characters, so this is our team. Extract advent supplies. Let's do it. All right, so do we have any special sit reps? We do not. Operation Demon Saga. That's fun. All right, so anybody that was left is on this mission. Let's just make sure that they're outfitted correctly. All right, so this guy needs a better cannon. We go with the Star Wars variant. Of course, I can give him, you know, what the clone troopers used. In fact, I will, because I think that's kind of cool. This guy's a Vanguard, so he's going to be kind of up close. I'm going to give him the Scatter Blaster. It is literally my favorite shotgun style Star Wars weapon. And as far as the pistol goes, we'll give him just give him a regular DC-17. One trooper pistol. I think that's cool. This guy is our Rebel Assault Specialist. He needs to have a cool looking weapon. Now he's using a shotgun IRL, so I'm going to give him a DP-23 shotgun from Star Wars. That way I know when I see it that he needs to be close to shoot, so I'm not trying to shoot from across the damn map. Sometimes that's a problem when I don't know what they really have. All right, so this guy is a Grenadier and has an assault rifle. Oh, this one's going to be fun. So we can go down here and reskin him. And since he has this, he should have access to some of like the really big weapons. Yeah. Let's give him a micro grenade launcher. I love that. Yeah. So we'll do that. And can we reskin the back? Yeah, we can give him an ATRT grenade launcher looking thing. I don't know. I don't know if it's actually. Is it actually on him? No. Maybe you can't see it. It's better than the one in the base game, at least looks wise. If you can't see it, I didn't like that one. Hopefully it still works. Okay, and then down here for the gunner, I'm not going to give him a cannon. We already have another guy that has a cannon, so we're going to I think I have just the thing for him. I'm going to give him a giant. Well, we can either do this. We can either, and you can't see it right now because he's not holding it right, but he will in the game. When we get down there, he's got this is the blaster Chewbacca used to blow out all the stuff and the detention level. I think we'll give him that. I think that's perfect. All right, Launch it.
Word is Advent has a resupply operation underway, and it's a perfect opportunity for us to pick up some supplies for ourselves. Once deployed, move to local.
Alright, so there are some changes with the mod. I'll wait for Central to shut the fuck up. Alright, so there are some changes for this. So basically reinforcements come in as soon as we touch a crate, pretty continuously. So it's usually at lower levels. If we're good about our shots, it's not that hard to stay on top of it. But at higher levels, it can really be a pain in the ass to do these. You actually would risk losing soldiers if you stayed for more than a couple crates, depending on, you know, like what you're facing. Once you get a bunch of like mechanized things or dark Jedi, you're really fucked. So you just have to kind of watch that.
Let's move fast.
All right. Well, he's supposed to fix that. I see it didn't fix this time on his gun. I'll fix it next time.
Heading out.
Hostiles in the area.
Moving to position. Rolling out.
All right. So ideally, we'd like to grab a crate before we start fighting, but it doesn't look like that's going to be possible. So I think we're just going to blast him. And he, no.
Fast and hard.
Here's what we'll do. We'll go ahead and do some Overwatch.
Take him out.
Anyone that can see him right now goes into Overwatch.
Like we drilled. Go. Get ready for attack.
Kind of exposed there, so I'll put him here. Into, Overwatch. Put this guy... He somehow he can see them there, it says. I have my doubts. Oh, he's even out of the... Alright, here's the deal. We'll go Overwatch here. And since this guy has one shot, we can take it. Miss. Alright, let's see what happens. Oh, that was pretty cool. But only a dodge.
It's bleeding spark. Target destroyed.
Okay, so looks like they're retreating.
Move forward.
Let's go ahead and take that guy out.
Could use some help.
A lot of fail. Alright, we gotta... Looks like we're gonna miss 2 crates. This is why I don't usually like to start the attack until we're in a position to get any crates, but that's fine. There'll be more. Just need to... we need to get rid of this guy first. That's really important.
Stay small. Move fast.
There we go.
Yeah.
All right. Actually, ooh, this guy can get the crate. That saves the day. He has some pretty decent movement speed, so it'll be 1 of 2 at least. All right, and now we can have this dude run up here and grab the loot. Fat loots. And we'll send this guy up top so that we can have somebody with some height advantage shots on the back end of this building. Alright, everybody's good. End turn. So it's 1 and 1 now.
Moving. On my way.
And here come the reinforcements, just like we said. All right. So we need to move up and prepare for those.
I'm a holding up.
Let's put our dude here.
Could use some help.
Be in a good spot now to deal with the reinforcements from up here.
Move, move.
It's kind of difficult because I don't want to expose myself to either of these guys. Thinking we'll go here. Ooh, what does this explode? That could help. That's not our dude, right? Yeah, absolutely. But if we do it, I mean, it's gonna kill the loot, but that's fine. That's fine. I prioritize our group's health over loot right now. There we go.
You see that?
Very nice. Hey, what's up, Pims? Good to see you. We're blasting them. Yeah, the Zero Company trailer is very interesting. So it looks like you're going to be fighting battle droids with like a team of like Jedi, Mandalorians, weird alien
Moving out.
droids.
They won't
Moving
make it
out.
easy.
Okay. So we have I would really like to get somewhere. Is there any height advantage I can get? What if we run and gun?
For the clone army!
Here is not terrible. It's really far away though. I was trying to get up here, like I wanted to get to this crate, but I guess that's not possible. Let's go here, just because I think it's height advantaged and covered. It gives me a couple options. I can kill that guy in one hit, so I think I'm gonna take that. Miss.
Ah, still not
Great.
dead.
Okay. Go here. Alright, so this guy is flanked. We'll take that. There we go. The supplies. This is what we wanted. Having a guy up here should be super helpful. Perfect. Alright. What else do we need to do? You know, we could blow the cover around the officer. That would probably help. I have to move him out though. So let's move him. Shit. I don't really have a good cover spot. Maybe here? Okay. And then I can frag him here. Yeah, let's do that.
I'm in grenade.
And this way he'll be out of cover. And one of our other guys should hopefully be able to just fuck him up. There we go. Using some strategery. That. Now you can. Oh, almost. Damn, if only. Yeah. So are there any other? There's this dude, but I'm not that worried about him. They can't really do anything to you. At most, they knock out one of your soldiers, which is inconvenient, but not lethal. Alright, so we'll do that, and I think everybody else is good, so we'll end turn. It's a lot harder to get crates when you had to start the fight on the edge of the board there. We're in the middle of it. Alright, he should be fine. They usually get up before the... They get up when their turn starts again, so... There, yeah, he's not stunned anymore. All right, let's prioritize crates because that's why we're here. There's one here too, so he'll get that one on the next turn. I can pistol whip this thing. Very cool. We'll go into, let's do a tactical Overwatch. That's kind of my favorite. We'll tell them that, oh no, I gotta just do Overwatch because squares aren't working right. We'll bring him, I'll bring him here. He won't have an Overwatch, but he probably couldn't see anything from there anyway. And I would like to spread my guys out so that we're not vulnerable to, I guess I don't have a choice, huh?
Come on!
Go here.
Hard.
And Overwatch.
Covering fire. Go!
Anyone else? Good to go.
Moving
We're
out.
interrogating it. Attack! Buy me a few seconds.
All right, let's take a shot at this guy.
In big trouble here.
A whole lot of fail. Oh no, I should have... Damn it, instead of that I should have got him here, but I don't think he could have made it. That's pretty far. Hmm.
It's bleeding sparks.
Alright, so he was dodged. Damn it. I need him to get this crate.
Let's go.
Hmm. There's no, do we flank him here? Yeah. Perfect. There we go.
Neutralized.
Alright. Overwatch. Oh wait, shit. We still can see that thing. I'll take it out. There we go. Spread out the XP. Give him the love. You know, ever since I caught your Jedi only stream, I feel the need for some XCOM, so I blame you for the fits I'm about to throw. Yeah, absolutely. XCOM is great. And ever since I had known about Zero Company, I didn't know the name, but I knew it was under development for the last like 2 years because there have been leaks about that. So I was always excited about that. But now seeing it, man, it looks good. And I'll be honest, it doesn't look a whole lot different than this, which, you know, first of all, is a huge compliment to the modding community and what they've been able to accomplish with this game.
Like we drilled. Go!
It's kind of exciting to me because it has like a mix of all these characters that normally I don't think you'd see together. So let's go Overwatch. We'll just kill these guys as soon as they step off.
Take aim.
We'll have this guy just be our crate bitch.
Charge!
Yeah, so my goal is to be the channel for XCOM by the time it comes out. Hopefully, you know, I'll stream it a lot and we'll play it and we'll try some of the different mods and stuff like that and all of that. Because I really enjoy this. What can I say? All right, anybody else that needs orders? Yeah. You need to not stand there. It's probably better.
Hold positions here.
Okay. All right, let's see. Let's see what happens here. I'm excited. They might all die. It's definitely the goal. Well, that's not the guy I wanted to die first. Oh yeah, we wanted the other guy to go down, so we're good. So that guy's a one hit with the right gun. All right, can he get there? He sure can.
Move forward!
I think this is the last crate. There's one more. I don't know where it is. Oh, got more troopers over there too. Let's see if there's a crate over here. Yeah, I'm not really sure where that last crate is. It'd be a surprise to all of us. It's in this building. I didn't realize they could be on top of balcony there. Could be over here maybe. All right, we'll take this guy out. This is a guaranteed kill. That frees up everybody else to reload and recharge.
Back at it! Come on! Jammed. Delivering the kill shot. Starting covering fire. Go!
Yeah, I really don't know where that last crate is. I'll have to wait until Advent tags it, I guess. So before I end the next... Here it is. Oh shit, we missed it. My bad. I'm an idiot. I didn't see the symbol. Okay, well, we didn't do poorly. We should extract now. Oh man. He could actually really be in trouble. Oh man. Alright, we're gonna have to get the hell out of there. Alright, let's since he's in trouble over here, let's put down our evac right here so that most of us can make it out this turn. We have a flawless right now and I don't want to lose that.
Fast and hard. Stay small, move fast. Move, move. Moving.
All right, we're exfilling now. Yeah, absolutely. First member of J Barino Club. Yeah, so that's exactly the case. And we're
Yes, sir.
super excited about that. I was trying to make my squad composition, if possible, on missions look similar to what they had in the trailer. Holy shit, there's a lot of people.
Let's move out.
Somebody's probably gonna have to absorb that Overwatch shot. You know there's
Moving
gonna
out.
be one.
Ready. Rolling out.
There it is. Okay. I think he can get there. It's probably get, okay, this is gonna trigger it, but that's fine.
Move in, secure the zone.
I have faith you can dodge it.
Need a medic.
Oh, guess not.
Enemy fire.
We're good. Okay. So unfortunately we did lose our flawless status, but that's fine. We got all of our people out. Got a ton of supplies.
Fun.
And I'm pretty pleased with that. I would shoot. Hold on. Can anybody shoot that dude? Let's do it for the XP. pulling out. I didn't even need to do it, but I shot you in the face.
All XCOM operatives are secure. Firebrand is returning to base.
There we go. Let's take a look at the mission debriefing. Alright, so our guys did a whole lot of awesome work here. Shot accuracy, this guy needs some range time. We'll have to get it scheduled. Here we go. Absolutely, Rex is the MVP. Could you doubt it? And ball sack head was the most high. Very nice. Oh, back.
Officials revealed today's maneuver by local peacekeepers was a planned exercise.
Alright, sorry about that. I was just checking on. Got a message from a friend. Okay. Looks like everyone got promoted except this dude because he got shot too many times. So we did pick up some good supplies. We're playing on a harder difficulty, so supplies are going to be a problem, especially with having to build weapons and armor for individually for each soldier. So we'll just have to keep an eye on that. Alright, so we are under strength right now. We'll have to be really careful about that, but we do have some people that need to be promoted, so let's take care of our housekeeping. Center mass gives the +1 to all the base damage, so we want that. Alright, let's get this guy blast padding, so he stays alive longer. Slug shot, electro shot, or lightning reflexes. Slug shot. Alright. Sapper, needle grenades, or rapid deployment. We're gonna go with needle grenades because, like, I prefer not to be blowing up loot like we have been. It's kind of important in this one. So we can promote Rex as well. We'll give him trigger guard so he can bash people in the face with his pistols a little bit harder. I like it. I like it a lot. We'll get these bonds taken care of. Confirmed. Oh. Alright, so the soldier bonds are actually really strong, and we should be doing it. Let's take a look at our recruiting options. I'm not going to recruit any more clone troopers unless I absolutely have to, because we have so freaking many clone troopers. So I'm gonna grab another Mandalorian. We don't have very many of those. It costs 30 supplies, but given our lack of soldiers, like I said, ideally, let's see, where are we at right now? We're 21 to 30. Ideally, I'd want to have 25 to 26, which allows me to send out people, have people be resting on covert actions, over infiltrating, and still have teams ready to go. That's really what we need to do, but we have to be careful because we'll have to upgrade this crew quarters in order to fit more people. It shouldn't be a problem. The class pool has probably over 100 characters in it, at least. Maybe 200. It has a lot. Okay, let's get this increased region outcome, and we'll keep looking at this because our rescue that engineer mission is going to kick off once it gets to 150%. All right, so we have done our infirmary research and pick up the officer research. All right, so we're starting to get back our people, but they are tired, so they're going to take some time. So we found the Spectres. Again, new HK model. Super exciting. All right. We had a promotion here. Improved shotguns now. That's going to help a lot of our people hit harder. Can't go wrong with that. We have 6 people that are up now, so we have a full squad. Let's go ahead and get him dedication. So he ignores Overwatch shots when moving, gets 4 mobility, gets him across the field to be able to administer any type of aid. Our Jedi's leveled up, which is nice to see. So she's going to get... I'm going to give her... We'll give her Force Lightning. I like her to have a ranged attack because we don't know what Chosen we're dealing with and what their potential hard counters are going to be. And our Gunner has leveled up. So we'll also give him Center Mass. And Obi-Wan Kenobi's leveled up too once his mission's over. Alright, GTS is open. So what this does is it allows us to buy this infiltration size 1 and 2. And so we won't suffer a penalty whenever we send 6 soldiers on the multiple mission chains. And then we can reach 250 infiltration, and the missions are much easier. It's one of those things, like at the beginning it may not make so much of a difference, but towards the end, when there's all kinds of Dark Jedi and tanks and Mark III Death Troopers or Dark Troopers, it just gets insane. So we'll have to keep an eye on that. At least we have that going for us. Okay, finish this. So we're doing well in the story right now. We can focus on our needs, which are going to be weapons at this point. Okay, oh, and it's inspired too. Let's get that done. All right, so this is good. Anything that we get ahead of before we even get the timer for the Avatar project is a win. Because that was really the problem. I was pissing around last time. Yeah. Can't wait to be playing a heavily modded version of Zero Company in 10 years. Yeah, I can't... I was talking to my cousin Georgie about that. I'm like, the community has done so many great things with this game. It's just amazing to think about, like, where it's going to go. And he's like, aren't you worried that, you know, XCOM or Zero Company might suck? And I was like, well, if it does, I'm like, the community will fix it. So I'm not that worried about it. As long as the engine isn't like severely locked down to the point that you can't mod it, I'm like, somebody will do the work. So absolutely. All right. Are we, yeah, so Obi-Wan Kenobi got promoted. That's great. Get him set up in a second. Let's finish our, actually, let's get him set up now, just in case I need to send him out again. All right, so we're going to promote him to a Jedi, of course. And let's fix his lightsaber. Oh, it's not the right lightsaber, that's why. It's got the training lightsaber, which is broken. And not correct, anyway. There we go. Apprentice lightsaber. He's good to go. Very cool. All right, we can over-infiltrate up to 150%, so we're going to do that. We could go now. It would be potentially pretty hard, but we can get some bonuses by continuing to rehearse. Okay, it's a good thing we had some people up, so we have our first Retaliation Mission, and we get to see who we're up against. Fingers crossed it's not the assassin, and this Chosen doesn't have any kind of scary resistances. All right, let's see. So in the hand-picked version, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna give him a sword. That fucked up his arm. Wow. Then we're gonna give him a cannon. Then we're gonna give him a blaster. Okay. Now I'm gonna give him a cannon again. All right. And we'll give him this light machine gun. That's perfect. And then I can reskin that to be a Star Wars weapon so he doesn't look like he did before. There we go. Now he's holding it right. Now you can see it. It's the one that Chewie was using. Okay, everybody else good? Yeah? Yeah? All right. I'm going to switch me with the laptop. Or I don't have a... Let me make a med kit. Thought I had med kit. Alright, so that's my character. Tarn. Squatty. Yeah. Let's do this. Well, also, Duke, the hope is that if it sells well and is a success, there'll be a bunch of sequels too. Because I'm sure they didn't make that studio to make a single game.
Intermittent distress signal, and as far as we can tell, the aliens are hitting back against one of the resistance outposts. It doesn't look good. We're moving in to secure the area as quickly as possible. Neutralize all enemy contacts.
All right, so nobody is cover.
Move in! Secure the zone!
Send up Commander Cody. I don't know where they could be.
Right then.
Hook the skins! Move forward!
There he is. All right, we have our first Dark Jedi. They say Sith act alike, but we know they're not Sith. They are deadly. Absolutely.
Let's go!
There you go. Nice
I'm
hit.
holding up. Like we drilled, go! Ah! Still not dead!
All right, what do we have? Okay. Well, this is good. He's not really immune to anything. The brutal attack sucks, but we can deal with it. Sith Warlock.
Form up. Funny how you still manage to surprise me sometimes.
Not like this!
I do like having the Johnny Silverhand pack.
Who would defy the elders?
All right, let's blast that Sith.
Might be
Well,
trouble!
shit, that was unfortunate.
If that's what you want, I hardly recognize the best.
Fuck. I'm gonna die.
Infuriating.
Alright, let's try Slug Shot here. What does it do? I like it. I need to do the Robocop. I like it! Can we take him? It's not enough. It's not nearly enough. I mean, he just does stand in the open. We gotta get through the saber block is the thing. There we go.
Could use some help! Let's have some fun.
Yeah, the problem is, early on, you don't have a lot of health, so when they run up to you, if they hit you with that saber,
Let's move fast.
good chance your character is going straight down. Uh-oh. Yeah, I might be losing my character, but that's how it works. Oh, what's he gonna do? Oh, he went for the nut face.
Targeting.
Alright, well that complicates shit. Thankfully it's... oh, please don't shoot the spectral zombie. Riot Trooper's actually pretty difficult. Alright, there we go. Saved our guy's life. Need to get the hell out of here.
One way or another. Man can only dream.
Alright, there we go. What's the spectral zombies distance? I think we're within it. I don't want to test it. Let's run over here.
Troopers, move it!
Have our other dudes take it. And we'll have him get the loot as he moves up. I like the emergency life support. That's good. Really?
Blast it! Blast it!
You better hit him or you're all gonna die.
Ah!
There we go.
Come on! Stay small, move fast!
It's good to see the clone troopers working together. Alright, I think we can just safely move up as fast as we can now.
Where are we going?
I'm gonna have my character run up into the middle of the inside and see if I can find that ISB agent so I can smash him in the face with my pistols. Seems to be my strongest attack. I love how he's hiding behind the explosive barrels. Doesn't seem like a good decision.
Stay small, move fast!
Moving.
Are they... No. Still not activated.
Attack. Moving now. Attacking.
The great commander of Earth resistance returns to the field of battle after serving my masters so very well for so many years. Come, show me why the elders favor you so. Come, minions, serve me as you would the elders.
Fallout.
Oh no.
Let us open the gates.
Damn it. Hey, she's helping me out. You love to see it. Alright, can Cody get there? Yeah, because I don't think he had a shot anywhere anyway. So we'll have Cody waste his turn to save him. But come over here so he doesn't get flanked.
Stay with me, all right? Papa! Papa!
Alright, so unfortunately he's out.
Isn't comrade a noble, if not entirely foolish endeavor?
Okay, so the ISB agent has not shown himself.
Oh, right.
Still not. Still not activated? Is he activating? What's going on here? Guess it's just showing me. Oh, there he is. Alright.
Move into position.
Alright, we're gonna get him. 0% chance to hit. That's nice to see. What's this? Stun? How about stun? Can we stun him? No. Can we overwatch? You're damn right. Do we have run and gun up? No. Can we launch a frag grenade into the building? Ill-advised. Okay. Our options are limited. Can I get on top of the building maybe for future setups? No, I can't do that either. Okay. Just have to waste this turn to get in position, I guess. And get flanked. Or maybe we are the ones doing the flanking. Haha. Oh, shit. Come on.
Might be in trouble!
Yeah. More range time for the entire squad.
Let's have some fun.
And this guy isn't reloaded, so
Only a few seconds.
that opportunity's gone.
Heading out.
This is a tactical calamity.
Heading out. Attacking target.
Oh, that was quite loud.
At least we know what we're up against.
Fallout.
There we go. Oh, a 7 hit. That was glorious. Damn it. He's still disoriented, so he's pretty useless. Is that a resistance fighter over there? Yeah, so I can't blow this shit up either. And that's not cover. But that...
Move fast.
Maybe Cody can take this guy.
Cadet mistake.
He missed. Seriously? Okay, I'm gonna have to start just pistol whipping people because I won't miss with that. That's like pretty much a guaranteed kill.
I
Alright.
managed one thing for now. Not to fuck this up.
Alright, so I'm still disoriented. I can't do shit. I'm gonna at least put my guy here so he's not in the poison cloud.
Troopers, move in! Come on!
Man, low-level characters not being able to hit shit. It's rough.
Like we drilled, go!
Yeah, well, 2026 is probably optimistic. I mean, you know, most games get delayed, and I never get upset about that because I'd rather have a good game than a rushed game every time.
Ah, gun's hot!
All right, let's move him here. We're pretty close to running out of civilians here.
Let's roll.
Go!
Attack.
All right, Cody's dead. It's okay. It was bound to happen.
Turn and fire! Turn and fire!
Damn it. This is actually on this hard difficulty. This is a really hard tactical mission when my guys don't hit shit. Are you done being disoriented? Oh, thank God, he's not useless anymore. Not as useless anymore. Had to amend that.
Right then.
Oh wait, can I can do this. This'll, I mean, I'll be exposed, but I whip the shit out of him. There we go.
And I ain't done with him yet.
You have dared to strike the Elder's greatest champion. I can see no end to the suffering you will endure in retribution.
There we go. Start making a comeback here, guys. We've been doing some really poor shit. Oh, 7 to 10. Get that shit done. Oh, yeah. Unfortunately, Cody's dead. But everyone else over here should be able to get into a pretty good position to hit him, I would think. There we go.
Stay small, move fast!
We need to really get this dude. I'm gonna nade him, but in a way that doesn't kill everybody else, or at least I'm gonna try. I can't. There's people like literally right next to, well, maybe. How many civilians are left? It doesn't tell me with this interface, or does it? Yeah. There's still, God, I need them all alive, essentially. I can't do that. It's just that this is such a risky shot. Let's see. Does anyone else have, this is the last guy that can go. Damn it. Okay. We're gonna take it. Sometimes you gotta rule the hard 6. Oh.
A feeble effort at best.
Because now he's gonna mind control somebody.
Target new coordinates. Attacking target.
Fuck, I feel like a dog's shit.
Oh, I forgot to revive that guy. Oh shit, he didn't do anything.
Finish him. Be done with it.
I will see you kneel.
Before Zod. 27% chance to hit, but we gotta try it. There it is.
Imka have 3.
All right.
Stay small, move fast.
He has a nade. Oh, come on. I just can't get that damn nade there. Oh, are you serious? All right, we gotta try it. If we hit, we win.
Could use some help.
His armor point.
Move, move. That was something.
All right, and we got a new soldier back too.
Let's go.
I mean, character might be dead on this turn because he's standing in the middle of the open. And we may have failed this mission too. There's like not a lot of civilians left.
Moving.
Is it time?
I'm dead.
Targeting.
My armor was so cool though. Bring it home. Quality over speed. I agree, but I like substance. Or what is it? Like style over substance. Yeah, if we don't save every civilian this turn, we lose. So, let's make sure we do that.
Destroyed. Blast it, blast it.
Oh no.
Keep them busy.
I should put this. I'm putting this guy out of cover so he gets shot at instead of the civilians, so we have a chance to finish this mission. Actually, hold on. Yeah, we can get him. I can get him. I have great faith.
Let's have some fun.
All right, so it's 3 to 4, so it might not kill him, and if it doesn't kill him, then you know that's that. But what's my chance? What's my chance to actually hit? 46%. See, I'll take the chance. I think that this chance is higher to win the mission. Fail.
Let's roll.
Hopefully he retreats because he's afraid. Okay. Oh, he had to reload. That was. We were so lucky there. Nice. Did we just? Oh, we finished it.
We sent the troops back to their masters.
That was rough.
Scars to show for their effort.
That was a rough one.
To face us again, we'll be ready.
Oh man. Wow. All right, so this is what I think that we're gonna do. We're gonna do our housekeeping afterwards.
All Advent gene therapy.
And then I'm going to stop streaming. I'm going to take a break for dinner. I'm hungry. I usually stream late at night, so I don't really think about stopping. But my body says eat. So I'm going to take a break. I'm going to eat. And then we're going to come back and we're going to stream all fucking night. We're going to take this all the way to wherever I can get it. Today and tomorrow. Unfortunate that I died, but, you know, it happens.
Hello, Commander.
Hello. Strange voice. All right, so let's take a look. Everybody got promoted, so that's good. I mean, that's really nice. And I'd have been promoted too if I survived, but I'm dead. So that's just how it goes sometimes. All right, let's get this guy. Get trench gun. I don't know if I've ever used trench gun. I need to find scenarios where I can use it. It sounds so cool. All the time. All right. And this person, let's see, what should we make them? We lost a lot of... We need another medic. I even had a med pack that I didn't use. I'm an idiot. Just realized that. She's a field medic. And let's get her loadout set up too. Okay, so she's a field medic and she's using a shotgun. So let's reskin her into something shotgun-ish. First of all, since she's a Mando, we're gonna give her a Wii Star. Her secondary. We'll give her a scatter blaster. Like I said, this is my favorite. I just love the way it looks. I love everything about it. That's good. So these guys are all on the infiltration mission, and they've all leveled up. So that's nice. Provided they survive, they'll have a nice bonus, and we'll be in a good spot. Let me just check our covert ops real quick. Alright. So we do have some new ones. We could recruit a soldier from them, which I don't really care about. New soldier. I would do it for an engineer or whatever, but I don't know if that's worth it. Investigate rumors, gain ability points. This is always good for the team. So we have enough people to send some people out. Here we go. What else do we have? Resistance order. We don't have the Lost in here, so I'm not gonna bother with this one, especially because there's an ambush possibility, which at this level will probably kill my guys. This one I should probably prioritize, but we'll do that after dinner. So, all right, very cool. Yeah, we're gonna take some time. We're going to get everything situated here. So I will save this as what was it? What are we calling this? Zero company inspired. Confirm. All right, make sure it's there. All right, very cool. So guys, I'll see you back here in like 2 hours, and I appreciate you. Hit the thumbs up, and let's see where this goes. So far, I think we have a pretty cool. Actually, one other thing I wanted to do. Well, this is just a look because I'll do it later. But I want to see if I get Luke or somebody. Not yet. I have to do something to make this bigger. I forget what it is that like triples the size of the recruit pool. But, all right, cool. Thanks guys. I'll see you in the verse.